Hi guys, today we're going to be making some low poly rocks, and this is what they're going to look like. I'm not going to include the animation for today, it's literally just the rocks. We'll just start with something nice and basic, see where we go from there, and we'll add some more stuff in future videos. Alright, let's jump in. This is a lockdown hair going on right now. Hi guys, welcome back. We're going to be making, um, we're going to be making low poly rocks today. And what we're going to do is we're going to be using the decimate modifier, just there. And we're going to be using, not this, so we could just delete this to start with, Shift A, and we're just going to insert an icosphere just like this. And from here, we just tab into edit mode, and then we can just adjust the scale. So we're going to press S, Z to scale in the Z axis, bring that down a little bit, squish it a little bit, and SX and bring it closer. And then from here, we can probably make a relatively cool little shape. We can always edit little bits like little faces like here if we want, just by pressing 3 and then clicking here. And we can adjust them around a little bit. But for now, what we're going to do, come over to our modifiers tab just here. And we're going to hit decimate. And then at the moment, nothing happens. And that's fine. We tab out of that again. So tab out of the edit mode into object mode just here. And then from here, we can bring this down. And as you can see, as you bring this ratio down, you're basically destroying faces. So it's just forcing less faces to just be on the model. And it's just really good for optimization if you just want to get rid of some faces, but keep a shape like this. It's not good for more detailed things, but if you're just going for a low poly aesthetic and you just need some rocks, easy. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a few of these and just press G, kind of edit them up like that a little bit. It helps me adjust a little bit of a shape. And yeah, that's all right. Nice, easy little low poly rock there. And this is just going to be a quick tutorial, so just show you another one or two maybe. Just going to put a little plane in here, scale it up, type 10, enter, and bring that just up above. Okay, just going to go into Eevee because that's what most people will be starting in. And go up to rendered mode, see how that's looking. Let's keep that in solid mode for now, just so I can see what's going on. And then we just add another icosphere, and then we just edit the kind of base shape down to whatever we like. Since we're going to kind of be getting rid of the bottom, I can just get rid of this bottom half and see how that goes maybe. But then it will have to be a solid object, I believe. So I'm going to press Alt Z so we can see through it here. And select all the bottom selection of faces there. Press X, delete the faces. Press Alt Z again, and then as you can see, it's an open, what's it called again? Manifold. Manifold. It's not manifold geometry. So tab back into object mode here, and let's just test it actually. See if the decimate will work. That's the edge split. We need to decimate. And it looks like it will. So if you don't need the manifold geometry, for instance, if you're applying more modifiers, which you might need it, or you're going to see the underside of this, maybe it'd be a good idea. For the sake of this one, I am going to add a face on the bottom here just to cap it. Just seems neater. Okay, just tabbing in and out of object mode there. Okay, just going to shrink this on the x-axis. G and then Z just to lower it down a little bit. See how that looks. And because these two look very similar height-wise, I'm going to go a little bit more. So tab in, select all, S, Z. In fact, I don't know why I didn't do this at the start, but probably could have put my screencast keys on, but I haven't. So now you can see it. Okay. So that looks like. So for this one, actually, we're going to go really small. Like this. Tab out of that. There we go. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to make one more. And it's be like a kind of middle size one here as well. Just jump tab into edit mode there. Bring that scale down just a touch. Okay, Alt Z so we can see all the way through. Get rid of the bottom half again. Delete those faces. Oh, I pressed 1 there. Sorry, I might be moving a little bit quick here. Press 1 to click on the vertices. Well, vertex select, and then alt click on the bottom one here. Press F to cap it, which just fills it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scale in the Y and scale in Z, and then have a look from the side. See how it looks there, just by pressing numpad 1, and we just lower it down here like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some more face. I'm going to press 3, and I'm going to press Alt Z to go back to this mode. Da, da, da. And I'm just going to turn this magnet, the snapping off, because it will mess with what I'm trying to do here. Just to try and make a bit more of an interesting shape. And then from here, we're kind of just making our own rocks without making it as low poly as this one. So that is also an option. So let's go 90 just there, all the ground there. And we can actually just test, see what this will look like with the decimate modifier just here. You want to go a little bit lower poly. Okay, so we've just jumped into my other folder here. This is what I made for the introduction of the video. And as you can see, we've got a lot of different colors here. I haven't actually picked all of these individually. I just set this up through the shading. So at the top, you go to the shading tab, and then, as you can see when I've clicked on these rocks, down here is the material. And what's happening is it's grabbing this and it's saying, okay, I want a random color out of these to apply as the base color. And then as you can see, they've got more odds basically of appearing the more this color shows up. So if we want to do that ourselves, and we can just come back to this in a second. If I take that away, all the color goes. So we want to add it's a object info node, which you just press Shift A and type that in there just there. And the other one we need is the color ramp. And we can just drop that in here like that. And what you want to do is you take the random to the factor, and we go from linear to constant, and we take the little color and just feed it straight into there. And at the moment, it's just going to have black because that's the only options we've given it so far. So you click this bit just here, and you can adjust the color. So I'm going to go dark gray, and then I'm going to add, let's say, 3 more, 4 more. I can bring one in there. If that one's all the way to the right, that color won't turn up at all. But if you bring it just left, it will. And I'm just going to roughly space these out because I'm not too worried about it. This one's going to be slightly brighter, slightly more blue. This one can be slightly brighter than that one and slightly more orange. This one can be slightly brighter than that one and it can be more, let's go blue again. And that one can be a little bit darker. And that way you get a little bit of variety on the colors. In fact, I'm going to add this one a little bit brighter as well. And then there we go. That's how you apply a bit more different color to it. And we can just jump back into layout mode, which you'll normally be in. And then if you want to take a render, what I normally do is I press 0. It will jump into your camera. It may not be aligned with where your rocks are at the moment. So what you can do is press N, come up here, go to view, camera to view, and then you can control it using the middle mouse wheel. You can orbit around your rocks, or you can press you hold shift and middle mouse button and you can pan around and adjust it just right to where you want to be. And then if you just want to hit F12, you will have a render ready to go, and then you press Alt S and you can save it from there. Alright, thanks guys, I'll see you on the next one.